guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, I am Sarah. So over the weekend I vended over at Scott Smith's All Animal Expo out in St. Charles, Illinois. So for those that follow me know, but those that are new, this is a expo that I vend at quite regularly. So I have a lot of vendor friends there that I like to support, and one of ours, One Love Tarantulas, was coming down from Minnesota to vend, and that I really wanted to get a velvet spider. They look really cute. I wouldn't say their care is as similar to jumpers, because from what I'm learning is that velvet spiders don't like water, so no misting. So I'm going to preface to this is not a care video because I am learning. So I have a velvet spider. I've done some research. So I watched Tarantula Collective, Tarantula Cat. Both of them have really good videos out there, multiple videos of velvet spiders and how to house them and what the care is like. So I would say go to those videos, watch those if you're wanting for care. This is a beginner's video. This is me trying to figure this out. So we're going to start today. So I'll show which one I got. So I have the container here. So this is Iris Hermione Hungarian Velvet. It is adorable. This thing is small. Poor Tom. I told him that I was interested, and I was like, hey, he hands it to me. I'm like, where's the spider? I was not expecting it. This is the baby. It's so tiny. I mean, I'm feeding baby Regals right now, so I have fruit flies. I don't think I was anticipating it being this small, but I am prepared, so we got this. So I have the baby. I'm going to be housing it in Tarantula Cribs. This is the OG sling crib, which is funny because the videos I was watching for Tarantula Collective and Tarantula Cat was I think they're at least a few years old, and I think the OG sling crib just got new packaging then. So I'm very late in the game on this, but I'm going to be housing it in this. So we'll open this up. I got some soil, got some sphagnum moss. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and unbox this. So I am not affiliated with Tarantula Cribs, but I do wholesale with them. So for those that go to a lot of the expos that I vend at, I do have Tarantula Cribs with me. I don't have a lot of their whole assortment, but I have enough of stuff that would work for a jumping spider, since that's what I tend to specify around. But I also have other enclosures for terrestrial or fossorial spiders at times. So I try to get the most common I would think that would be needed. So if you're getting a spider at the expo, I'll have stuff there. So this is the OG sling crib. Has over its top opening, fairly small holes. So it looks like I can put soil up to here, and then we'll do some sphagnum moss. Oh, you got me flowers. Oh, sweetie, thank you. Oh, I love these. These are pretty. I love you. So I love this. It's Mother's Day, and my kiddo just came in and brought me flowers, dandelions. These look like lily of the peas or peas. I don't know, peace lilies? What is it? I don't know. But they were over at my mother-in-law's, and he came back with flowers. That's so sweet. So I'm going to use BioBlend from ZooMed purely because I have this bag. So we'll use this. It comes with a lot of stuff, and it includes sphagnum moss, so I'm going to use the sphagnum moss that's in there too. So I'm going to just fill, I think that should be good. I'm going to put in some sphagnum moss. So it's close to the top of the logo. Sorry if you hear squeaker ball. Timo's in the living room squeaking. Alright, and then I also have some sticks. I usually use these for crafting for other stuff, for like playgrounds and whatnot, but we're gonna use these, I think, for in here. Just give them some like anchor points. Break these. Put some more sphagnum moss in there. I don't know how high they web up, but this looks kind of similar to what I was seeing on the care videos, so I think that should be good. Alright, let's get this little guy out. Yeah, so as far as care-wise, I'm honestly being told that, like, you don't water them. Essentially, that if you water them, most likely you're going to end up killing them. They get a lot of their moisture from their food. Look at you! Oh my god, you're adorable. You are so small. Oh my god, you're adorable. Oh my god. I'm kind of obsessed. It just looks like a chunky little jumper baby. I know it's not. But yeah, so from what I'm hearing for these is the fact that you don't mist them, that they really get their hydration from their food. So they really like dry. This one is eating flightless fruit flies, and feed them every 2 to 3 days, kind of like jumpers. It's so cute. So I don't know life expectancy. I really didn't look that up. Maybe I'll shoot up some facts on the screen during this video so you guys can see, because I truly am still learning about this. Alright, we're gonna get this little guy into the enclosure. It is super active on my hand. Oh, it's tingling like a jumper. Oh. And it's in. There we go. It did a little bungee cord like the jumpers do. Oh, it's climbing around in there. Alright, I'll have to get some fruit flies later on. Out in the living room. All my stuff for my baby jumpers is out in the living room, not in my craft room. Oh my god, it's so adorable, guys. So yeah. New spider, new journey. I'm kind of excited. No, I'm very excited. Kind of nervous. I don't want to screw it up, so I'm going to be doing more research. If you guys have any tips or suggestions for this, because I truly am outside my zone. I'm basing a lot of this off of what I've been seeing with some of my friends that post videos. I think we should be pretty good. And it seems like, so the size of it should get to be about the size of a Regal jumper. So again, I want to thank Tom and Angel for this awesome spider. Alright, so that was it. Super short video, but I thought this was fun. Got a new spider. Slowly adding to my spider collection. I really figured, when I started down this journey of spiders, I figured I'd only get jumping spiders, and then I got my first tarantula. I got that, the fire leg, and then now I have a velvet spider. I'm really excited. So I did already think of a name for this. My husband and I both agreed that we need to do like a gender neutral name, so that way if it turns out to be a boy or girl, like it works either way. I like Sprout, so this is Sprout. It's really cute. I have fun watching it climb around. So, and again, I want to thank Tom and Angel from One Love Tarantula. This is not sponsored. This is something that I went and bought when I was at the Expo. I knew that I really wanted this. I knew if I had a friend there that I trust, I'm buying from them. So I had to get a velvet from them. And Tom had a couple of options that he had pulled out for me. And I immediately grabbed this one. So, and if you guys are looking for other like spiders, tarantulas. They have jumpers too. Definitely hit up my friends on their website. I'll put their website down below. They are an amazing couple. Totally worth supporting. So definitely let them know that I sent you their way. So make sure that you're following me on all my socials. So we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I have my website as well that has all care guides as well as links to all of our stuff as well. And if you want to support us further, please make sure to check out my Etsy. That's where we have all of our 3D printed decor that we design and 3D print at home for jumping spiders and other critters. And for those that are local, make sure that you are hitting up Mr. Willie's Dark Arts and Oddities shop. We have an event. It's coming up soon. I think we have a few spots left. So make sure you hit up their website. I'm going to put that also in the description below. But purchase a ticket. It is going to be happening on May 21st. And we're going to do DIY enclosures, and I'll have my jumpers available for purchase as well. That's a separate add-on. So the initial cost for the event is for making the enclosures, and then add-on is if you want to purchase a spider while we're working on our enclosures. I'll have them there with me. But I'd like to see some local people. It'd be really cool. So until the next video, keep it spooky.